Do 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 do. My God. Oh my God. I put 2 L's in leveling. Horrible. Oh, is it live? I think we're live. No one's here yet, though. That makes sense. How's it sound? I think we're live. Okay, there we go. Sounds good. Welcome, 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 everyone, to the stream. This was very impromptu. I just knew that I wanted to stream, and I was like, I guess I just will. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it a lot. We're live as hell. It's been a while. Been watching for a while. Love the vids and the streams. I appreciate it. Good content, man. Thank you. Extra hot Cheeto. I love hot Cheetos. All right. I'm not gonna dilly-dally on the character creation process in the beginning here, because I need this. This is a speed run character. I'm getting them up as fast as possible. I hate all of the eyes in the new character create thing. These are awful. Happy birthday. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it a lot. I'm old now. What school are you picking? I didn't pick a school, did I? Wait a second, what? It didn't give me the option to pick a school. Maybe because this is a new account. Okay, so this is gonna be a death wizard. And that's very important. Okay, wait, let me just...
What is your name?
Okay, I don't think I picked a thing because I picked one randomly. Alright.
But now that we know what you are,
Perfect.
look like.
Now that you're 21, are you drinking? I tried to drink yesterday and it was really, really gross. So the answer is probably going to be no. Legit bought a membership 15 minutes ago. Pog. Yeah, this is a new account that I'm making specifically for the purpose of this video that I have planned. It's a very roundabout method of doing this. It was more just I wanted an excuse to create another account and like play the game. So I just I was like, well, I guess I can live stream it. I hate these mouths. New character creates so terrifying sometimes. Like, I don't know if you guys agree, but like, new character create looks scary. Pale as possible. Yeah, alcohol's nasty. Yeah, it is gross. I came to say happy birthday, and also the key to drinking is to try not to taste anything. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know, it just seems like gross, and I didn't feel good. So, like, you know, there didn't seem like a point. Didn't seem like a point to me, but... Does that look good? I hate the mouth. What's the best mouth? This one looks kind of pissed off. 21st birthday, drank, first time gagged, and was like, never again. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it's also like, what, am I missing out on anything? Absolutely not, right? Drinking is not good for you. Oh yeah, okay, there's new names. Let's look at some new names. I haven't really looked at any of these. I saw that, there were some names that KI had to remove because, like, they felt that they were bad, and I was like, damn, that's sad. Like, they removed Ogre Rider from the game because they didn't want people having sex with Shrek. Sarah Headgiver, yeah, that's unfortunate. Happy birthday, thank you. Low-key miss seeing the weekly Kaiser videos. The funny thing is that if you think about it, they never really were weekly. It was more like every day and then every other day, and then I stopped uploading. And here I am now, doing like once a month, but that's okay. I like Abyss. Abyss Blast. Wow. Wolf Stormblade. I could go for the iconic Wolf Stormblade. Abyss Bringer. You can name yourself Nick Cage now. That's kind of sick. Abyss Chain. That's kind of metal. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot. There's just so many new names. I don't know. There seems like there's too many names now. Abyss Heart. That's like super edgy. I love Sorry, I just started spacing out. I'm so good at this live stream thing. You guys don't know it, but when I make videos, most of my videos nowadays start out as like these oh, I have to do this tutorial. That sucks.
Hello. If it isn't our newest student.
Most of my videos start out like being twice as long as they end up being because I just start spacing out so much. What school are you making? This is a Death Wizard. It's very important. Oh my god, did you guys see that, like, cheap render of Malistaire? Damn, Merle is slow. Look at him.
Who's there? Malistaire.
I love that they haven't re-recorded any of these voice lines since 2007. The audio quality is so dank on them. Okay, I do not need to, No, don't you have a Death Wizard already? I have every I already have every wizard. But this is important, okay? I need to make a new wizard. And I need to get up to a specific world. And then I can record the video that I want to record. Shut up, Merle Ambrose. Happy birthday, thank you. Merle is being very overdramatic. I'm trying to think. The lowest wizard I have... Let's see, I have a fire that's 150, an ice that's 150, a storm that's around level 90, a myth that's 160, death that's 160, life that's 50, and balance that's like 120. Yeah, so the only wizard I don't have that's over level 100 is like, whatever I just said, life. Should have done a storm because you love it so much. Haha. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling a storm wizard right now. So, what world, and do you want help? I'm down for anyone to help me. I'll probably post what realm I'm in at some point. And why is Unicorn... No, I wanted to turn down Unicorn. Unicorn's so loud. Happy birthday, thank you. Stop. The world I need to get to is around Celestia. So, we'll see how fast I can get there. I think the plan is, today, I don't know how long I'm going to stream, but if I do it real fast, and I get a little bit of help from you guys, I think I can probably make it to Marleybone in one day. I know that might seem scary, but I'm pretty sure I could do that pretty easily. Like, theoretically, it depends on, you know. No, I lost my train of thought. You made me enjoy this game more because of your videos. I appreciate that. It's always cool seeing that I inspired people to play the game that I barely play anymore.
That game? I've got
Alright, please stop, Merlin Bros. Alright, how does the audio sound? Is the game too loud? I'm not sure. Every time I take like a break for a while and then I make another video, I feel like everything's out of whack. Wiz feels loud. But maybe it's fine. Ow. Is the video about Spellement farming? No, but I could make a video about Spellement farming at some point. I'd like to say this Shut up, Malistair.
this is the menu chat button.
No.
You'll also need a spell book and a wand.
Help. Free me. Happy day of birth. Thank you.
Never do without them.
Speaking of Storm, is the Storm questing with Phantom on pause? Are you all not doing it right now? We're currently paused. I think Phantom's on like a bit of a, how do I say this? Like a bit of a break currently, which I get. You know, everyone goes through it. Burnout is awful. Are you still a hater of Azteca? I'm always a hater of Azteca. All right, we're gonna be in the realm Dworgen. And you know what? Just because I don't want people to ask me what realm are you in 100 times this stream, I'm gonna add it to the screen. Okay, let's see. Realm. I'll make it look good, better. Dworgen. Okay. What font should it be in? Impact? I feel like Impact is always the font you want, right? Yeah. That's really dramatic right there. You need like a background? I'll make like a slight background. Okay, and then let me just like... Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I think that looks good. The king's back. I'm here. Alright. Ah. I've been teleported away. Yeah, Azteca's fine to me. Yeah, I know some people are fine with Azteca, but I personally am not the biggest fan of just like unfun, agonizingly long worlds. That's like, you know, that's not my jam. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're speedrunning. Okay, this Lost Soul doesn't want to fight me. The sound of the spacebar spams, is it loud? I'm sure, okay, it's probably pretty loud, yeah. My keyboard's definitely loud. Don't worry, you'll only hear that, like, all the time. Also, I'm glad to see that my camera's quality on live stream is so, is still perfect. Now, have you heard about the rumor about the new Pirate 101 update this year? What do you think? What's the... You need to be more specific about what the rumor is, because I'm not sure. Is there a specific update rumored, or is it just that there is a rumor that there's an update? Because... yeah. Today's my 18th birthday. Happy birthday! I will say, by the way, the title is a bit of a lie. My birthday was yesterday. I just didn't... I had a busy day yesterday, so I didn't stream. So technically my birthday was yesterday, but I'm gonna lie to everyone and say that it was today. I know they said something about it in the KI Live, but I didn't watch, so I was wondering if you had any info on that. No, I'll be honest, haven't been keeping up with Wizard 101 updates and stuff. I know that they recently added the gender slash name change update, which is pretty pog. I should leave a mark here. I also should have gotten the Skeletal Pirate quest. I'm fumbling the bag so hard right now, but it's fine. Oh, look at all these people here. I'm gonna not hit. Oh great, I get to see Tempest. How does it feel to be Ambrose's pet again? Like always. Some characters were renamed to Ocean Titan Disaster. Yeah, I saw that. That's hilarious. And then KI removed it. Also, I can't see what you just typed because I don't have open chat. I forgot to add open chat to my character. I think I can. I just added it now. I don't know if it like live updates it though. Let me see. No, it doesn't live update it. A shame. I don't know if I have to relaunch the whole game or just, you know, like... Or just escape, quit, and press play again. We'll see. Yeah, I'm looking to get through Wizard City as fast as possible, because I really don't... I don't care for this world. The more I do it, the less I care. Oh, I just Okay. You guys didn't see that. What's worse, Azteca or Chrysalis? I'm gonna say Azteca. But it's pretty close. The only reason Azteca's worse is because I think it's less fun. But Chrysalis is longer. So, I don't know. It's a toss-up. Alright, on we go. I'm just finishing Azteca right now. Well, congratulations for getting out of the world. Azteca has too many defeat and collects. That is definitely true. I just also don't like it. Like, the music... I'm not a fan of the music. It's one of the only worlds that I'm, like... not the biggest fan of the music. I don't know why. Chrysalis Part 1's atrocious? Yes. But... Chrysalis Part 2 is actually kind of fun. I can finally turn the open chat on for the first time since I made my account in 2015. I know how that feels. When my main account, fun fact, I made it with my cousin, like we made it at the same time, and we used his birthday instead of mine, and he's like a full year younger than me, so I didn't actually get to activate open chat on my main account until I was like 19. Crystal has fun characters at least, that's true. Devim. Bone cages. Okay, I also just realized I'm not gonna have a mount the whole time, but that's okay. You guys know that I don't mind not having a mount. I know I missed you. I missed you guys too. What's the best area of the game? And why Sapidia specifically? Alright, is that it? Okay. What pack should you buy when you hit max level? I have no idea. You'd have to ask someone else. What happened to the storm walkthrough with Phantom? Nothing particularly. It's on hold for a little bit. Phantom's a bit burned out right now, so... realistically waiting on him, but I don't know. It's no rush, you know? When someone's feeling burnout, you let them run their burnout in peace. L Phantom. Nah, it's okay. I totally get it. I've been new to Wiz since March this year. I've been watching your videos exclusively even more than once. Thanks, Noah, for everything that you do/did. I appreciate that. You know, there's something satisfying about being known as the guy who made all of the guides. Like, I am who people go to when they're new to the game. And that feels cool, you know? Oh my god, I got a broom. I love this broom. I don't blame him. I get burned out from Wiz real fast. That's true. Also, we made it to what is the worst stretch of the game, in my opinion. Like, we kind of slogged through Azteca, and now we're in Chrysalis. It's getting kind of, you know, it was getting kind of slow. I have a question. Do you think it's doable to solo Winter Tusk at 40 plus? Yeah, definitely. I think, I mean, it obviously depends on the school. I would say if you're Ice, that is the worst. That's the worst school that you could solo through Winter Tusk with. But it's doable, certainly. Unless grindy quality of life updates, not new packs, don't we all? Even the tier lists are helpful, no matter how stupid they are. True. I have a question. I have a 140 death right now, and Fire might be my next class. Is it still good at questing at least? Fire is still great. Despite what people are saying about, like, the new Fire from Above and stuff, Fire is still a solid school. For sure. I had a friend that soloed everything somehow. It's not impossible.
A wizard. Excellent. I could use
I'm struggling with the final dungeon on my life currently with the Zeus gear. Yeah, life isn't gonna be impossible, but it'll be a bit rough. What level are you? If you're on the final dungeon of Winter Tusk, you should be like high 40s, early 50s, right? Somewhere around there. I was gonna do Myth, but I've been back and forth so much, and when I say back and forth, I mean 50 times. I've stuck to Fire. I get it. Fire's fun. How long do you think I could solo Chrysalis as Death? You could solo the entire game as a Death. Death is by far the easiest class to solo. Fire's been my main, so I'm biased, but Myth is super fun. Yeah, I mean, I used to obviously have Fire as my main, but Myth kind of overtaken it. Happy birthday, you get to do the weed, the alcohol now? Hell yeah, brother. What does that mean? I'm glad I don't have open chat. I don't even want to know what that ... says. Who is your favorite Novus politician and why Mario de Mario specifically? It's amazing that you picked just my least favorite out of them. I'm 118 Myth right now. What school should I do next? Well, it depends on what you like. Are you enjoying Myth? Are you not enjoying Myth? Death is always a fun option. I'm honestly really excited for this just because I enjoy Death. I enjoy live streaming sometimes. I enjoy Wiz. I get to do all three at the same time. Oh my god, I do have classic mode on. I didn't even notice. It's for the old music. I like the old music. I think I probably came to the commons and then just turned on the old music and then just forgot I even had it. My brain doesn't even notice when I'm in classic mode. Wow. Death Trap. Old school is still cool. I agree. Pressing Wizard 101 is boring in general. I agree sometimes. I very much enjoy... I enjoy questing through the early game at least. But it's mostly because of nostalgia, if I'm being real. Alright, Ghoul. Are you gonna do the pet snack tier list? Probably not. Did you hear Pirate Test Realm tomorrow? I did not hear that. I am completely behind on Wiz updates. I don't have any concept of what's happening. If it's actually tomorrow, that's cool. I don't know what's in the update, but I'm sure there's something cool. pet snack tier list would be like hours. That is also true. You know, every time I get to this quest, I forget that I need to do the pet thing. Oh yeah, there's UI scaling. Okay, UI scaling is great. No. What was I gonna say? I hate live streaming sometimes because it just makes you guys see how scatterbrained I am normally. You're gonna get an Archmaster Jewel later? Probably, yeah. There's nothing new for Pirate except for quality of life? Probably. That doesn't surprise me that much. At least, listen, at least they added borderless full screen. That was the best update they've ever added to Pirate. I love watching you stream. I love watching you. I don't love watching you. I love seeing you guys in chat.
You are now commanding your head, allowing you to use and see things wizards can't. Use this ability to enter the next room.
This quest sucks. Who added this to the game? Like, if I ever talk to the KI devs, I need to ask, like, who thought this was fine? I like the music, though. This is, like, a updated version of, what song is this an updated version of?
Yep, I saw that smelly guy put in the combo lots of times. It's 000.
The same person that ruined Wizard City. Bruh, how do I have 11 character slots? You can have 11 character slots? Why do you walk so slow? That's a great question. I love seeing everyone just follow me. You guys are kind of stalkery. Do you think maining an Ice Wizard's worth it? For sure. Ice right now is like probably the best or one of the best late game schools. No, I'm gonna do Firecat Alley. Which one are you, Ninja Matt? I don't know which one you are. I've given up farming Darkmoor, don't judge. So are you Nathaniel Shade? No. What realm are you in? What realm do you think I'm in? Ah, my frame rate. Okay, panic, turning on classic mode again. No, not Humongo Frog. Okay, listen, look at the top left of the screen. They make you walk slow so they can make you want mounts probs? That's probably it. The little known fact about me, and by little known fact, I mean most of you probably know this, I actually just like walking around without a mount on. The only reason why I'm equipping a mount right now is because I want to do this as fast as possible. Speed is key. True. Distracted by your cute face. Sorry, Noah. I appreciate that. You're making me blush. My cute face that you can see through 3 pixels. I wish that I don't know why the live streaming on the camera is so bad. Because it's fine in the preview. It's just the live stream.
Truce. We'll keep to this corner of the street. But the undead, it'll...
I am Matthew Deathblade. Okay, I'll click on you. Eventually. What do you think about people using cheat engine to quest faster? We've all done it at some point. Does cheat engine even work? Yeah, you just press the speed up button. I used to do it back in the day. Don't tell King's Isle. Don't tell King's Isle. Chris, you didn't pick a spell fast enough. Why are you on a fresh account? Just because I felt like it. To be honest. There's no real reason. I could have just made a new character. It's probably because I have a death on both my fire and my my myths account. No, my myths on my fire's account. The point is that they're, you know, both on the same one. $143 damage is fine. What's this hat from? Oh, this is a new Chrysalis hat. Forgot that was a thing. That's cool. That is a spiffy hat. Why a third max death? Well, I've only technically maxed out one. But I don't really plan on maxing out this wizard. I'm just questing on it a bit. Can two wizards on the same account join each other on two PCs? No. If you sign into an account that's already signed in, it'll kick you the first one off. It'll say like someone else signed in. Fire for fiddle. I've been playing some Valorant recently. It's basically all I play. That's a lie, but I do play it a lot. I've mostly just been playing the new Team Deathmatch mode. Excited for the new Champions bundle that's coming out. It looks pretty sick. Does your heart abyss? Yes. Currently in abyss state. Also, is crit or damage more important for level 100 Storm? I have 155 damage and 300 crit. Critical is a useless stat. Never look at crit. It's always damage. I'm muting the dialogue volume while I'm in Firecat Alley. I don't even care. What did they do to this street? It's horrible. Horrid. The Neo Frontier Sheriff was sick? I agree. It's my new sheriff. Well, you still want some crit? True. I mean, it's not completely useless, but you definitely don't... Like, you don't need it in comparison. Like, there's no reason to have crit beyond what the basic gear gives you. Guys, you guys are like really staggering these mobs. I like the new champs bundle, but I have the previous one, so I don't need a butterfly knife and the new skeleton knife. Yeah, I will say I won't know until I hear the kill sound, but my greatest regret has always been not buying the original Champions Vandal. It's actually devastating, but you think divide spells can be saved, or is their design just doomed? I mean, they're alright. They're not good, but I don't know. They would have to make them do way more damage, but the only thing I think what they could do would be like make it so that you have to divide, but you can choose the number of targets, but make the damage be way higher. I don't know. Something like that. Can you remake the AoE tier list with new spell changes? I could. I didn't want to do this. No one joined this battle. If you join this battle, you are dead to me. You are dead to me. Oh, I switched realms. Never mind. Oh, I feel bad. Hello, Ian Sunpire. Hello, Ian Sunpire. Okay, wait. Let me turn on Remember Realm real quick. From all the gauntlets, which one's your favorite? Not sure. Just ditch Ian, bro? No, that would be rude. I'm not an asshole. Okay. I didn't want you to teleport to me. Okay, well, now I have friends. Ian is confused. Ian just ignored you? Yeah. I hate it when I try to escape, quit, and can't leave the battle. That's unfortunate. I still use it, but sometimes it feels clunky like the default. I absolutely love the Champions Vandal. So much. Favorite Vandal by far, I think. It goes like Champions and then Prime, and then everything else is just kind of below that. But alas, I don't have it. What knife do you rock? VCT one. VCT lock-in knife. Should I farm Heidi for the Death Staff? It could be good. I like the gauntlets that reward you with pack items like Doomsday Croc. Those are fun. Game get boring after 8 maxes? Yeah, a little bit. But that's why I don't upload as much anymore. It's still fun, like, I think a big strength of this game is that, you know, after giving myself a break, I can always just come back and I can come back to the game and make a new wizard, and it's always fun. You should upload Valorant for real. I would if anyone watched it, but no one watches it. It's a good way of getting vines. I think you can transmute vines. Transmute things into vines. Could be wrong. Alejandro Deathweaver. Damn. Do I farm Merciless? Probably not. I would say it's not worth it to farm Merciless when Aeon's only 10 levels away. Oh wait, I just need to defeat Rotting Fodders. Craig, I'm removing what you said. Think about what you've done. So after Melee gear, what gear do I get? That's a great question. Probably just wait for Aeon. Just got to a state in Valorant where I don't buy skins anymore. I have like 3 Phantom skins, 3 knives. I never use anymore. I wish that I could be that. Dragoon boots, hat, and amulet? No. Farming Dragoon is not worth it in the modern. Vanguard gear is still good. It is, but it's not worth farming. It's gonna take you way too long to like in the time that it takes you to farm the hat and boots for Vanguard. You could realistically get up another 10 levels, is what I would say. Like, unless it's double reagent. I mean, listen, you guys can form your own opinions. Obviously I'm not the harbinger of all that's right, but I personally think, like, in the time it takes you to get Dragoon / Vanguard, you could realistically get another 10 levels from questing. Okay, so why is that background a basement or a garage, and why? Yeah, I mean, I am currently in a basement. This has been my background for years. Vanguard doesn't take too much to craft, yeah, but enough that I don't think it warrants. I don't think it warrants farming it. Only took 3 hours to get Vanguard hat and boots. I guess so. In 3 hours, you could complete Caramel, though. Or get close to completing Caramel. Halfway through it. Is Vanguard Amulet worth getting if I already have Ship of Fools? No. Definitely not. In my opinion, the Dragoon Amulet's... the only time the Dragoon Amulet was worth getting was when... it gave the set bonus. That's my opinion, though. I know it's not a popular one, but I personally have never been partial to the Dragoon Amulets. I don't know why they added the animation skip to amulets. Yeah, that's basically the reason why I don't think it's worth it. Wait, can you get Ship of Fools without paying for it? Haha, you can. Fun fact. It's farmable from a boss. In Celestia. Science Center, I believe. Oh my god, you're back? Yeah, I'm here. Drown Dan and Celestia, yeah. That's him. Love not being able to get Ship of Fools first round. That is sad. Okay, Craig, it takes way more than $15 of crowns to get Ship of Fools. I think it took me $200 worth of crowns to get Ship of Fools. Is it easier to get Ship of Fools spell elements for free or the amulet? I don't know. What is Craig's profile picture? You know, I never looked at it, but that's a great question. It looks like me looking at the sky. I opened it in a new tab and zoomed in. I think it's me. My biggest fan. Yeah, I mean, Ship of Fools isn't impossible to get for cheap. I didn't. And it's worth it's not really worth it. Oh, it's sending me to Old Town. Why do I have a mark in Unicorn Way? I'm doing horrible at the speedrun right now. Craig is a simp? Seems that way. You guys all kind of give off that energy, though. For real. Please, everyone, don't set your profile picture to my face. I don't want that. No, we're a bunch of virgin whiz gamers? Yeah, that makes sense. After all I've done to cultivate an audience, I guess I know who I've ended up with. I didn't use the alchemy table. Firecat Alley about to be done. Am I still in Torgan? Stop. Man. What's worse for questing, ice or balance? I'd say it's like ice up until like level 100, and then it's balance. That is loud. Ice doesn't get a blade until level 38, so I don't know. King's Isle is live? Wild. Why does KI spell theater wrong? I think you can spell it in 2 different ways. I think in Britain it's pronounced like, or it's spelled R-E. Storm. Wow. I mean, getting a level 38 isn't that long, honestly. True. But if you're soloing, that's a long time to go. Changed it? Please stop. I started spacing out. I like how you always consider all levels of play when you make your videos. I do try. I think, you can't really make a guide video if you're only considering max level. Because, I mean, if you're only considering max level in the current state of the game, it's like, you know, Ice is like one of the best schools. And it's like, is Ice really one of the best schools? Not really. Our later worlds only played up to Polaris before. Well, I would say some of the later worlds are like some of my favorites. Like Caramel is probably one of my favorite worlds. Mirage is really fun right after Polaris. There's some good ones in there. I've been trapped. Okay, they freed me. Would you ever consider doing Pirate 101 videos, knowing that they're planning on bigger updates for the game? Honestly, yes, if they do actually update the game. I really don't like Imperia. Part 2 is tolerable, Part 1's painful. That's my opinion on it too. Yeah. I like Part 2, but not Part 1. I liked Novus, I agree. You guys are being really rude to Fairy Queens today. Craig is so sus, I agree. Yeah, that's true. To like make pirate guys, I would probably have to max at least 1 pirate, because I have yet to do that. I'm playing it not to spoil on the Mushu portion of the game, and it's definitely more interactive. Yeah, I love Pirate 101. And like Mushu and Marleybone and Pirate are really fun. How's the Novus final battle still glitch after like 8 months? It just does that. Listen, King's Isle knows how to make a game. I'm gonna cause a rant real quick. How can people genuinely say Storm is the best for questing when Krokotopia exists? You need a PhD in gambling to make it through. How do I say this? Storm isn't bad if you know how to play Storm, but I also think Storm's very boring, so... I'm scared about Novus farming. Everyone is. The new pack is fun. Hello, Madison. Are you going to continue the Storm Wizards with Phantom? I think so. He's currently on a little bit of a break right now from Burnout, so we've kind of paused, but I still want to continue it, so. Storm is so lame. I agree. Noah, all the schools are mid. It's all buff into an AoE. Yeah, that's true. Hey, but at least it's varied what AoEs you use. Happy birthday. Thank you, Mercy. I appreciate that. Aging. It happens. I don't like the new music. It's kind of scary. Like, was it even done by the same composer? It doesn't sound like the same guy. Yeah, balance is a rough one to start out with. I get that. Favorite fast food? What is my favorite fast food? McDonald's is good because of how cheap it is. McDonald's is probably my favorite in terms of, like, food to price ratio. If we're talking about taste, if Five Guys counts as fast food, then probably Five Guys. McDonald's has best fries? I agree with that. But only when they're really salty. Five Guys is expensive as hell fast food? It is. It's not really fast food. No, we need you in your swole arc. Well. I'm getting there. You know, Craig, I'm gonna put you in timeout. Because, Craig, you're being a little too sus. Are you looking for new mods or no? Probably not. I feel like I can moderate the chat myself pretty well. If someone does something that I really don't like, I can just put them in timeout. Like Craig, for example. Everyone use Craig as an example. Don't be Craig. That's just weird. Popeye's fries are a good contender. Don't think I've ever had them. Shake Shack's my fave. I've never had Shake Shack. Between Wingstop and Five Guys seasoned fries, which would you choose? I've never had Wingstop because I don't think it's sold on the East Coast. Or if it is, it's like over 100 miles away from me. Don't be Craig, I'm watching all. Thanks, Mercy. There is a mod here. It's very unusual. Do you have Publix near where you live? I don't know what that is, so the answer is probably no. Yeah, I feel like the East Coast doesn't have a lot of fast food, like Northeast. Here, let me look. Let me see. Wingstop. Oh wait, no, there is a Wingstop. It's just okay. There are Wingstops near me. I've just never had it. There's more Publix than Walmart's? That's tragic. As a connoisseur of Walmart, that is a tragedy to hear. Alright. I want to get out of Wizard City. Wizard City's really boring, not gonna lie. I'm curious to how many times I've streamed Wizard City. It's probably been like 7 or 8 at this point. Okay, now this music's a bit weird. The new Wizard City music is just so, like, it doesn't fit the vibe of the rest of the game. As if Croc's any less boring, though. True, but at least it's more nostalgic. Entering Walmart and looking at the shoppers there is peak entertainment. That's what I do too. I'm glad that you agree. Did they nerf AoE spells like Meteor Strike for the new Spellman update, or they kept them the same with spell and damage increases? I'm pretty sure that that's what they did, yeah. They're all the same, and then you can increase the damage by like 50 overall with the Spellman path, top path. What's this video gonna be about? That's a surprise, but not that hard to figure it out. Using context clues. Noah, why does the thumbnail know this? Because I took a thumbnail I already had and then just changed the text on it. I was too lazy to change the background. Fire Dragoon amulet's completely pointless since you can now upgrade Meteor Strike. Yeah. Justice for Phoebo. Who's Phoebo? I feel like my damage is lower than it should be. I only have 100 as a level 118 myth. That does feel slightly low. So what? You should have Skyrim Hasta or Chrysalis Wand, Blade of Felled Titan or Malasterathame. Alpha and Omega Ring. And then Malastair gear? I don't know. Should be probably closer to 120. The Elf Friend of Firecat Alley. I forgot his name is Phoebo. Justice for Craig. You know, I don't think Craig needs justice. I think what I did to Craig was justice. I have the Durkathame. Wait. Oh, I already finished Triton Avenue. That was fast. I was just spacing out the entire time reading chat. I love your Myth Stitch, by the way. I appreciate that. A lot of people seem to like my Myth Stitch. What's the wand you get at like level 90 that's a must-have? I'm not sure there is one. I think the best wand you get is like level 100 from the Chrysalis Wand. From the galleries. You like my badge? Are you the Master of Shapes? Are you the one that has Master of Shapes? You learned all of the polymorph spells. I'm back. Welcome back, Craig. Did you learn anything from your time away, Craig? Yes or no? Isn't there a drop from Tartarus at level 90 that's good? I don't think so. Unless they've changed something. I'm pretty sure the wands from Tartarus are not very good. What about my actions and being muted for sus is homophobic? Rip our relationship together? That's tragic, Craig. Mercy executed you. That's hilarious. No mercy. Wait, that's why your name is that. That's hilarious. Sorry, that was a bad joke. You ever just say a bad joke out loud and then you just go like, "Aw, man." I'm like, that was a dad joke and I'm like 21. Hurts every time. That's not nice? True. Thinking my pet's baddie only gives 8 damage? That is probably part of the reason why. 8 damage is not a lot of damage for a pet. Listen, you can try to cancel me on Twitter all you want. I don't use Twitter, so... I don't think that's gonna do anything. That was further away. How the fuck do I get ads during a live stream? I might have mid-rolls on. In which case, sad. It's called X now. I refuse to call it that, and I don't think anyone else will also call it that. Everyone knows it is Twitter. That's what everyone's gonna call it. Hey, bro, did you see that Zeet? That X-Eat? No, you should get Craig in a Discord call? Why? No. Popular opinion, Arc 2 is better than Arc 1? Listen, you guys are on thin ice. It's... I've never seen two people just come into my chat and be unfunny together like this. There's always a new, like... It's always a new experience, you know? You know what? I don't play Wizard 101 anymore, but your content... Still good. Happy birthday. I appreciate that. Am I on thin ice? No, Matt, you're fine. Thin Ice, that's a great Pink Floyd song. I don't listen to Pink Floyd. Clearly your timeout needs to be longer. Craig needs to think a bit about what is worth saying. Craig's gonna make a diss track on Noah now. You know, that would just be funny. Honestly, I encourage it. Put me in verse 2. Why does Noah hate us? I don't hate you guys. You guys are just very unfunny. I'm getting like 15-year-old vibes. Kind of reminding me of like 2017 humor. You know, just unfunny. So if I send a video of an X, yeah, I guess so. Wizard 101 is 2009. What'd you expect? People to age. But does everyone think the average age of people that play this game? Probably over 18, I imagine. That's what I imagine. Ugh, so much walking. No, what's your Discord? That's a great question. I don't know if I want you there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen, but KingsIsle started making new ads for the game, and they look really bad. Like, if I was a kid and I saw the ad, I wouldn't click on it. There's new ads where? I'm not sure. I've seen them being posted, but I don't know where they are. Why are they advertising this is in 2008? Presumably they want to grow their audience again. I'm not adding you on Discord. Yeah, they used to have good ads. I don't know what happened to the good ads. Yeah, I remember the first time they tried posting new ads, like, this was a year ago now, I think. They were, like, testing the waters, and someone got a Wizard 101 ad on, like, a hentai site. It was really funny. Definitely the wrong place to get... Just gonna tell them about YouTube's descriptions. Don't tell them. I don't want them in my Discord. Okay, I disagree with you heavily, Doctor. I don't think simplistic concepts are particularly correct. Maybe maybe it's a bit outdated, but I don't think it's too far gone. What have I done? No, it's just playing on old graphics. That's true. I like how all the people that are helping me just, like, left. It's fine. But Chris here, he's kind of carrying. Finally, they separated spellments in the bank tab. That is a W KingsIsle move. waiting for the day that wizards can cheat. Like they just like print a new card in their deck or something. Dark Cave. Old school RuneScape still thriving. Had a massive update 3 days ago. I don't think outdate's a reason. Yeah. I don't really... It just seems like KI just doesn't want to advertise their game. Like, they've started to, but they're not good advertisements. Like, people love old games, you know? Actually allowed me to join your Discord. Kept on kicking me. Don't know why. I have no idea why either. I couldn't tell. I don't know anything about Discord. Rather than new ads, their old ones. True. This one should add more hairstyle options. I agree as well. Okay. The storyline also presents a basic and unnuanced dichotomy of good and evil. You are playing a game meant for 10-year-olds. Bro walks into a Disney movie and is like, you know, I don't like how everyone is so happy. Why would they start singing right now? He gets like viscerally angry when a Disney princess like has a happy ever after. He's like, no, this isn't real. This pisses me off. Watches Snow White and it's like, why are the graphics so bad? Politics of the Seven Dwarves. What's the best way for a max level to farm spell elements? I honestly don't know. Couldn't tell you. Cantrip chest. I forget that cantrip chests are a thing, honestly. I don't think I've ever opened one. What is a cantrip? Exactly. I don't think I've done the quest to unlock them on any of my new characters. Or any of my old characters. I don't know why I said any of my new characters. I don't think I've done it in general. Also, the symbol's really ugly, which is part of the reason why I haven't done it. Like, the little wand that's, like, next to your spellbook here just looks ugly. You don't raid, Noah? Like, do raids? No. I've never done raids. What even is monstrology? It's a thing that you can do. You can fill up the Pokedex. I think the best way to revitalize the game is to give each school a distinct playstyle. That would probably be a good idea, yeah, but I don't know how they would go about doing that. They don't seem to be very keen on changing the game that much. You need a boost in pirate questing, I can help you out. I'll take you up on that if I ever decide to do pirate questing. But I probably, I don't know if I will. We'll see. See, I don't think a Wiz sequel would be good, or a reboot. Because I feel like most of the new changes they've added in the last, like, 3 to 5 years haven't been very well liked, right? So, if they decided to reboot the whole game, it would just be taking what everyone likes, removing it, and then replacing it with new stuff that people don't like. I don't know. They should add multiple phases to bosses. They do that in some future fights. Like the boss at the end of Waterworks. Sure, there's more, but I don't care enough. Well. Massive W. Wizard City's almost done. Sequel will probably be Wizard 101 rewritten. The only way KI would allow a rewritten game to, like, be published would be if they shut down completely. And even then, I highly doubt that would ever be, like, a thing, because the amount you would have to... The amount of code you'd have to write to make Wizard 101 from the ground up is just kind of, you know... not gonna happen. We should play Club Penguin. I don't even know what Club Penguin remakes exist anymore. I know Club Penguin Rewritten shut down like a few years ago. I mean, Toontown did it, yeah. But Toontown is a significantly more simplistic game than Wizard 101. It's called Unity Engine. If someone remakes all of Wizard 101 in Unity, I would love to meet them. Oh, is that why Rewritten shut down? I thought Rewritten shut down because the owner was a pedophile. That was Club Penguin Online? Okay. I knew it was one of them. Man, Club Penguin used to be the shit back in the day. You guys remember? Like, I remember the EPF missions when I was a kid was the funnest thing on this planet. Oh, you're streaming Wiz again? Let's go. Here I am. Karjutsu was my life. I also like Karjutsu. My favorite was Fire. Which... I don't know why my favorite was Fire, because I played it again recently and I was like, man, this kind of sucks. How'd you buff PvE myth minions? I would make it so that you can control them. That would be very useful. Thanks for telling me your Stitch on the past video. No problem. I've answered that question so many times. Club Penguin was boring. You take that back. That is you're speaking horrible things. New CP, which is, yeah, no, that's an awful name choice. Happy birthday, thank you. Just missed the nostalgia. That's true. It is hard to get nostalgic for it. I do like you know, I like playing some of the things that require, like, brain. Like the EPF missions. Those are fun. But otherwise, I don't know. Club Penguin nowadays just isn't the same. That's probably because we're not kids anymore, you know? If I had to guess. Give minions a deck edit on their spell. Yeah, I think it would be, that would make minions way better if you could control them, like, lightly. Just pick what they do. I should probably do my level 7 quest, because I think I can get a blade. When did you start playing Wiz? I think I created my account in November of 2011. So 12 years ago. Almost 12 years ago. Yeah, exactly. So you guys are getting it right. It's like... minions, it would be cool if you could have like a specific... like you could pick their cards. Do you feel the game's too easy if you're not soloing it? Yeah, a little bit. I think, the game... Wizard 101's pretty fun when you're soloing, just because, you know, you need to think a bit more. And it's actually semi-challenging at times, but... yeah, I don't know. I do feel like the 20% health reduction that they added was, like, not a good thing. Yeah, the side quests in the New Worlds are just, like, not fun. I have no idea why they added this quest. It's just, like... it's just really strange that they were like, okay, let's add this quest after Lord Nightshade where you fight more field guards. Health reduction should have only been for Chrysalis and Azteca. Yeah, I think so too. Because now Celestia is, like, really easy. Like, Celestia is ridiculously easy now. Mobs only have, like, 800 health. Bosses only have, like, 3,000 at most. Why are you not using Monstrous and a pet? This is a new account. So I wouldn't have Monstrous unless someone gave me Monstrous, and obviously I don't have a new pet. Did they take XP from later world side quests so we can't be overleveled? Basically, yeah. I can give you Monstrous. Listen, you guys can give me Monstrous if you want, but I don't really care. I'll probably give myself some at some point. Alright. Go to area in Nightside. Oh, sorry, this is scout area. I always remember as a kid thinking it was so cool discovering what you found behind this door. Mobs on Wintertusk have 1800 health. Yeah, it's really strange. It's like Wintertusk now is insanely harder compared to Celestia. We need one more side world at least. I honestly highly doubt KI is going to make another side world. Obviously, they can choose to correct me if I'm wrong, but I doubt they ever will. Area. I do Wintertusk after Celestia usually. I usually just do it before. But I imagine on this wizard, I'm probably going to do it after. Okay, I can barely make main worlds every year. Yeah, exactly. I just realized I don't need to be level 10 to go to Krokotopia anymore. That's cool. Do people in the Wizard 101 partner program have the ability to request things? I don't know, but I really highly doubt it. Very highly doubt it. Is it bad I lasted through Celestia and Safari before doing Wintertusk? You don't need to do Wintertusk. I've had wizards where I haven't done Wintertusk before. Deathblade. Alright. To Krokotopia. Now this music is gonna make me nostalgic as hell, as it does every time I hear it. Which is great. Oh yeah, I can also turn the dialogue back on. I want to see Wisteria 2 at some point. I've always said it would be really cool if the Spiral Cup tournament was like a regular thing. Like you do it like the level 20 the first time, you come back at like level 50, level 90. I just think that would be fun. What's the Wizard 101 partner program? Basically, KI made this thing where you can apply as a content creator and be officially partnered with KI. I don't know what benefits you get from it. I'm sure there are some. I think you get like crown codes and stuff that you can give out to people. But it's not worth it in any form of the sense because I don't meet the conditions to it, and I also never will. Like, if I do it, I wouldn't be able to swear, which, even though I don't swear that much in videos, I still like the ability to do it, you know? No, I'm wondering what's your favorite world as of today. You say your favorite world changes a lot. Not sure. I feel like my favorite world does. It's not that it changes a lot. It's just that. How do I put this? My favorite world is probably hands down Marleybone, and it always has been. But my opinions of worlds change a lot. Why is it telling me to go this way? Is there actually Narini down here? Okay, there is. Yummy. Sand. I love sand. Just munching on sand. Oh, I always thought it was Polaris. Polaris is up there too. It's like Marleybone, Polaris, and... Marleybone, Polaris, and Avalon are like my favorites. I'm curious if being a partner comes with having to restrict your genuine takes on things. Yeah, I am curious to that as well. Like, because obviously I've made a lot of videos in the past where I've absolutely roasted King's Isle. And it's like, would I be able to still do that? I don't know. Pocket sand. Boom. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't read too much into it. I read the fact, like, obviously when it came out, I read to see if I would like it. And, like, 2 restrictions on it were, like, you need to have, like, uploaded consistently in the last, like, few months. And then also, you need to be family friendly. And I was like, well, I haven't done either of those. And, like... It's really funny because the way that they made it so that every, like, main YouTuber or streamer or whatever can't actually apply to it with how it's set up. Like, as far as I know, none of the main ones have actually applied to it, but I could be wrong. I definitely don't think anyone with over 10,000 subscribers has. Any big names? Imagine partnering with them just to roast them? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to do it. Like, if KI does something wrong, I want to be able to call them out, you know? I think Fairy Queen has been begging for the past year to join. Yeah, I could see why they wouldn't let her, though. Like, if I can't join it, Fairy Queens definitely can't join it. Toss some sauce in it? I can't imagine. Like, I don't think so. I think sauce is. I'm a little shocked that he counts as family friendly, if I'm being honest. He's in the round table. I don't know. I guess it makes sense. I mean, I've done a round table before. And I definitely wasn't family friendly back then. So there are people on it that I've never heard of. Yeah, they just get some people. The fuck is the round table? Basically, KI does like a thing where the devs will talk with like a content creator, and they call it like the KI live roundtable, where they just talk about like the updates and stuff. I was on one like 2 years ago. Again, shocked they let me on it. I don't know why they did. Fine keystone pile of dirt. I saw one table and it looked like the actual content creators were pretty much ignored. Yeah, I think the content creators are just there as a way to get people to click on the streams, because KI knows that if there's no reason for anyone to click on this, like, just as they are, like, people aren't going to click on them, right? So it's like the main reason why they get them, but I feel like they're struggling to find people to actually do them. Yeah, no, the creator program really looks like there's no benefits. As I mentioned, it didn't look like there was that many positives, except the fact that I think you get an in-game, like, you get a title, might get an in-game badge, and what else? And yeah, then I think you get some crown codes, and that's it. Was there big creators who liked Wizard 101? Yeah, there isn't anyone too big, but like, who's gonna make content on Wiz? You know? Trying to do research on the partner program, and all I can find is a link to careers at KI, and that just throws a 404 error. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me see. Wizard 101 content creator program. Let's see. Okay, well, I found the requirements to get into it. You have to produce meaningful content for the community on a regular basis for the last 3 or more months. Have at least one social channel or site where you are publishing content. Are family friendly with a presence that's shareable. Are in good standing with the community at large. Have no significant infractions on any of your game accounts. And be prepared to achieve, sometimes, challenging initiatives. I don't know what that means. It doesn't say any benefits. It says that you can join. Participants are awarded with cool prizes. Your name may be featured on newsletters. That's about it.
inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
Yeah, I don't see anything there that would be beneficial to me in any way. Mr. Beast did play Wiz. That makes sense. The Jimmy Beast. Would you prefer Markiplier than Mr. Beast? I feel like everyone should. Because Markiplier's like the best kind of person. Tackle challenging initiatives like they're gonna call upon the content creators like Power Rangers. I would love to see that. That is a great mental image. Stop with the side quests. I'm tired of them. The music's so good. I always, like, feel indescribably happy when I hear the Krokotopia music. Create a post on social media planning your perfect summer break in the spiral. See, could you go... Okay. Just picture right now. Can you guys see me doing that? I feel like I would never do that. Just beat Tears of the Kingdom today? That's Pog. I haven't really seen anything about it. What if Wizard 101 actually advertised itself again? They're trying their best. But failing miserably. Yeah, it's funny though, because it doesn't stop the KI, or at least some of the KI staff from like coming into my stream, despite the fact that I'm not partnered with them. They've heard me say nefarious things before. Generally, I think if they just reposted their old ads, it'd be better. For sure. For sure it would be, yeah. The reward for posting your Spiral Summer Break is a permanent rowboat mount. That sounds really lame. I can see why no one's joining this. If to spend summer in the Spiral, I'd definitely choose Skull Island. See, I hate the summer. Because the summer's hot. I presume that there's seasons in Wizard 101, right? So I would choose like Polaris, because Polaris is cold. But there's also French people, which is a definite negative downside. So maybe I would choose, like, where else is cold? Grizzleheim? Grizzleheim seems like fun. So it seems like the rewards are just random mounts every month if you embarrass yourself on Twitter. Yeah, that makes sense. Magic was real. What type would you master in? Probably death. Mushu gets cold. That's true. Mushu would be nice, I think. Okay, it's too stingy to give any substantial reward. You know it. Yeah, I remember when Polaris first came out, it was like everything changed because first it suddenly went from bosses having 25,000 health at the time, like 25 to 32,000 health, to bosses having like 10,000 health. And the world was only like 10 hours long versus the like 30 plus hour long Chrysalis. Okay, with Celestia you can go to the surface and be on a tropical island, but imagine how humid it would be during the summer. Like, it would be disgustingly hot and sticky. Go with life for balance. Life would be a good magic to have in real life, yeah. Chaos, I think you're trying to understand Elon Musk and Twitter in the same sentence. Like, you can't do that. He hasn't made a single good decision in his entire time owning it. Like, I wish the raids should be accessible to all players and not a select few. I agree. He bought Twitter for 44 billion, not 22 million. That's also true. A Master Ice, just because I hate the heat that much. That's kind of based. Elon made good decisions? No, that's the point. He just kind of bankrupted himself, and then everything he's done since has been only bad for Twitter. I deleted Twitter like a month ago. I decided it was finally time. See, but I also wouldn't want to go to Celestia just for the vibe of it. Like, I don't like the underwater. I mean, water's cool, but not that cool. You may have seen the fall of the other Narini. What a nerd. Corey sounds like a nerd. Why do billionaires make stupid decisions? It's because they have too much money. There's no one should ever have $1 billion. Ever. That is way too much money for a single human to tangibly have. Do you think people would master myth magic so they could just bang mythical creatures? Probably. Imagine like Medusa though. You could fix global warming as an ice wizard. I think it would take a lot more than a single ice wizard to fix global. I don't think you know how global warming works. How are we gonna make the partner program with comments like that? True. Hey Talon, how's it going? Temp, yup. We just spam Tempest here. So the goal, I think the goal of this stream, I want to get to Marleybone. It's been 2 hours and we're like a bit of the way through Krokotopia. It's very doable. You think plastic surgery and Wiz would be like makeup, like one spell, next thing? I presume it would be easy to do plastic surgery and Wiz. I just made my fourth and last wizard and chose between fire and storm. I chose fire. What's the right choice? I'd say so. I feel like storm's kind of boring. Noah, do you even have any gear equipped? I have my mount equipped. But now that I'm on a sigil, I don't have that equipped either, so... Oh, I have Slim Gizmo and the starter deck and the Wand of Seven Schools. Yeah, spam temp sounds boring to me. Yeah, I don't really like... Storm just isn't that fun. IMO. Never been the biggest fan. Okay, if they make a new school, what would it be? I've talked about this before. I think the only way they could make a new school would be if they did something like shadow magic. Like, I think back in the day I made a video where I was like, they could do light magic, but then they kind of went in depth and said that light magic is just the magic we use and shadow magic is like the opposite of that. So I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. They definitely couldn't add like a new main school though. Alright, I'm gonna head out, but keep it partner program friendly to hear from me while I'm gone. I hope they do. But I appreciate you tuning in, Mercy. It was nice seeing you after a while. It's been a hot minute. But I will do my best to keep moderating myself. I've made it this far. We need the opposite of balance. What would that even be? Chaos? I guess that makes sense. Isn't that what the school is in Pigswick?
Wizard, I am glad you showed up here. I will do you a favor. I shall put you out of your misery.
I think my goal with this, I don't want to equip any gear. I just don't feel like it. That's Discord? Okay. It was close. Gun magic. I wish you could learn the Pigswick spells at Pigswick Academy. I've made videos on it before, why you can't. It would be cool, but basically the whole point of Pigswick is supposed to be that they're just kind of a sham, like they don't have actual spells. Like the whole thing was supposed to be that the spells there are just the spells in Wizard City, but they just like to pretend that, you know, they're like something fancy. Where do you get this from? What bundle is this from? I pressed more info and it didn't give me the answer. How sad. The Avalon bundle. Avalon something bundle? Okay. I love KI's naming schemes for these bundles. Just curious, what are your thoughts on raids? I don't play Wizard 101 all the time, / have membership most of the year. It's really hard to get into raids without it. I've never done a raid, so unfortunately, I'm not the one to answer your question. Personally, raids seem extremely hard to get into unless you're, like, very into the game. I have the bundle Cute Fox. The Avalon Outlaw bundle, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't tell you more, but it seems like raids are very out of the realm for a casual player. From what I've seen, like, I've seen almost no casual player do a raid. This music slaps. I literally have no friends on Wiz. I deleted all my friends.
You shall pay for disturbing me, young wizard.
Opinions on a Curse of Play gauntlet. It's a fun gauntlet for sure. I own it. I think I bought it because I wanted to get the Dragon Rider's, like, assailant robe. Is that what it's called? I just fucking I did not just type in Dragon Riders Assailant robe. Is that the robe I want? The black one? Yeah. It looks kind of sick. But it wasn't dropping, so I stopped farming it because I was lazy. Coordinating 12 people for a raid sounds like a nightmare? Yeah, exactly.
Where the two suns shine, the way will be clear. But not if there is any moon shining.
No, I know this is random, but does Calvin still play Wiz? Okay, who are you? First off. I don't mind the question, but who are you? I'm Crooney? Okay. Makes sense. The only thing I hold against Croc is the art, but it's a pretty cool world. I agree. I've always wished, like, if they could go back and redo Croc's graphics, that'd be really cool. But I still like it. Hope you're having a wonderful birthday. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, but can you really do sand differently? For sure you can. I mean, look at Mirage. Or, I mean, if you want to just look even further, look at the Doomsday Croc gauntlet. Krokotopia looks so good in that gauntlet in comparison to, like, the original, you know? I recently got back into Wiz, and your videos helping me tremendously. I appreciate that I can do that. It's what I make the videos for. I think Croc's story needs a bit more tweaking if it was redone. Because the build-up to be told your book is in another castle is kind of lame. Yeah, definitely. I think one thing that holds Arc 1 back a lot, and that not a lot of people kind of realize, is that all the Arc 1 worlds were, like, made and released at the same time, right? So... So basically, like, Croc was meant to be part of one story rather than its, like, own separate world, you know? If that makes sense. What's your favorite song to play on the guitar right now? Unfortunately, I don't play the guitar as often as I'd like to. Yeah, I used to play the guitar a lot. Trying to think. I can tell you what my favorite guitar part is, even if I can't play it. What are some good ones? Hum Hallelujah by Fall Out Boy is pretty cool. It's, like, simple. Play Wonderwall. I could play Wonderwall. Except I don't know how to play it. What was my favorite guitar part to play? I'm trying to think. Back when I played guitar, I had a completely different taste in music. So, like, some of the songs I learned, like, Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold, a lot of Green Day songs, House of Wolves by Bring Me the Horizon's fun. I wasn't very good at the guitar. I was passable. And then, like, 3 years ago or so, I started getting, like, really bad carpal tunnel because of video games. And so I kind of stopped playing the guitar because my wrists were numb all the time. You play Basket Case? Yeah, I played it back in the day. Just a lot of power chords. Mark 1's the best Spark because even soloing it, you're constantly upgrading. Yeah, I do think that that's semi-true. Afterlife was a big driving force song for me, hell yeah. Yeah, it's very fun to play on the guitar. Rubber hands heal though. Yeah, they're way better than they used to be. I don't get, my wrists aren't nearly as bad as they used to be, but there was a while there where if like any amount of time where I was using my wrists in a meaningful way, they would just be numb. But they're definitely way better now. Man, I've been streaming for like 2 hours now. Wild. Goes by fast. Someone who did drumline for 10 years, I related to carpal tunnel. Yeah, it's very common in gamers and musicians. Do wish there were more spells in general in Wizard 101. I love variety. I think the problem isn't that there isn't enough spells. It's that there's no reason to use the other spells. Like, because, you know, because there's like one main way to play the game. I started spacing out. I'm sorry. No, did you ever finish Novus? On my Myth? No. I finished it on my Death. Do you have any thoughts on SUVs? Just specifically SUVs? Not really. All you need is a 7 and 4 pip AoE and you're pretty much good? Yeah. I guess optimization does make things boring. Exactly. Honestly, I think that's the problem with Wiz, is everything's so hyper optimized to the point where it's boring. And the problem is that KI really, it's like that's how the game is built. It's built in a way that makes you want to optimize it like super well. Like there's no reason to use other spells, you know? Yeah, I do wish, like, because I remember way back in the day, like, you know, I used to have big decks and use a bunch of spells, but, like, at a certain point you realize it's like, well, why would you when you can just do a 7-pip AoE or 4-pip AoE? I regularly slash the tires of random SUVs in parking lots. That's hilarious. You're going places. That place might be jail, but that is hilarious. I like the idea of someone just really mad at SUVs. See, I would agree more if you did it to, like, Jeeps. I feel like people who drive Jeeps definitely deserve that. But I brought a shield spell in a group boss battle in Novus and had 2 people calling me trash for wasting time using shields. Yeah, see, that's the problem though, is it's like, KI also makes it so that it's not really worth it to use those, because a lot of bosses have Pierce and stuff like that. It's like, the problem with how Modern Wiz is that like, why would you use that shield when you could use another blade to hit another round? You know? True, we don't like Craig. I used that until an Avalon had huge decks without feint stacking and used minions until Zafaria. Yeah, I feel like everyone when they're first playing Wiz just has this natural desire to just fill their deck with as many spells as possible. And at a certain point, it's like, you realize, oh wait, that's not the best way to play. I used a shield because I was bored. Yeah, obviously I would never call anyone trash for using one. Like, I don't judge anyone for how they play the game. It's just not optimal, you know? But there's no right way to play the game. There's a more efficient way to play the game, but like, you know. You play the game how you want to play the game. Soul Scavenger. My voice is starting to get tired, but I really want to finish Krokotopia today. Imagine judging people how they play in a 15-year-old kid's card game. Yeah, no, people do that though. It's really insane to me how like angry and mad people can be at what other people do. It's like, bro, it's just life. Just chill, man. Everyone in this card game wants to be Kaiba. Exactly. That's actually a very good and a very apt description. Like, why use a shield when you can use a blue eyes white dragon? What's Kaiba? Kaiba is a main character in the anime Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't watch anime, to be honest. I haven't watched anime in a long time. I used to watch it a lot when I was like in my early teens though. Only Dragon Balls. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Way back when. I used to play the card game too. That was like back when I was like 12, 13. I gotta go. See ya, Anthony, but I appreciate you helping out. I just read manga. Yeah, I feel like I read way more than I used to. I mean, I've always read a ton. I used to, but like, I read more than I used to back in high school. 2 things that get you far in this game: money and power. Yup, every modern Wiz player is Kaiba. Simply. Yeah, I mean, back when I was in my early teens, I'm trying to think. The first anime I ever watched, like, actively was Dragon Ball Z. And that was... I started watching that when it first started airing on Cartoon Network. Dragon Ball Z Kai. That was back in 2012? So I was 10. I'll be back when you're in Marleybone. I don't know if I plan on starting Marleybone today, so... so do with that information as you will. I left a mark at him. Ugh. Still love the Marleybone aesthetic. I agree. Next stream probably won't be until next month. We'll see. That's relatable. I played Yu-Gi-Oh until the pendulums came out, and I just rage got rid of all my cards. I think back when I played, I didn't know how the game worked. I don't know what pendulums are. Are those white cards? Because I think when I played, Blue Eyes was still cool. Every deck is one turn win cons? Yeah. You know, a fun fact, my high school history teacher used to play like competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! He used to go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments. It was really fun. Or funny. I just liked it. One boy thought synchros were pendulums. I don't know what they are. I mean, that should show you where my Yu-Gi-Oh! Knowledge is. Like, I'm back in 2010. I'm back in 2010 simple Yu-Gi-Oh! Listen, I know that Pot of Greed makes you draw 2 cards, and then put 1 back in your deck. It's nice of teachers to enjoy stuff out of class. I agree. All my favorite teachers are like the cool ones, you know? Like, I had another teacher back in high school who, like, played D&D and Monster Hunter all day. Like, that's just what he does. You know? And he was the coolest guy. I remember back in leadership class, he literally made us play D&D as a class. It was so fun. Pot of Greed draws 2 cards, that's it. Happy birthday, man. Can't wait for the new vid. I appreciate that. Have you ever played D&D? Yeah, I love D&D. The only card game I know how to play is the original Bakugan. Bakugan had a card game? I didn't even... Oh, yeah, no, there was cards with it. I just remembered that they used to, like... They would, like, fold out when they were, like, against a magnet or something. I used to have one, like, way back in the day. I was more into Beyblade, though. I was just joking. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge kept memeing on Pot of Greed. Yeah. That's because in the original, what was it, like, the 4Kids dub? Every time, like, they would overly explain Pot of Greed and basically every card every time it was drawn. Just like, I summon Pot of Greed. I had Beyblades. Yeah, it was back when Beyblades were, like, cool, you know? I remember watching the Beyblades anime, too. That was, like, way back in the day. No, when's the next video? That's a great question. Beyblades were sick, but you need the special arena, otherwise it's just bad to play. That's true, but you could buy arenas for, like, $10, I think. Which is cooler, El Drago or Galaxy Pegasus? Obviously El Drago. Bro, it spins to the left. That's, like, sick. All servants. Yeah, I still have some of my Beyblades somewhere, but I don't know where. They're in a box somewhere. I don't remember what else did I do as a kid. There were Beyblades, Yu-Gi-Oh. I know this sounds cringy as fuck, but are we allowed to swear? Yes. Obviously, my rule of thumb for chat is don't say anything, like, cringy weird. And like, just be smart. Like, anything that you don't think I would say, don't say it, you know?
One of them must have
Don't be Craig. I'm glad that you guys have picked up on that. Don't be a Craig. Old Beyblades had those terrible top spinners. Yeah, I remember them. I remember buying like a Japanese, because they had these special ones in the anime where like they were a full hand like grip launcher. I remember buying one of those and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever owned. But it like wasn't that cool, you know? Man, this part of Krokotopia is really slow. The Krokosphinx is not my favorite part of Krokotopia. I kind of miss Craig, to be honest. I don't miss Craig. Ice sand. I've accumulated a Bakugan collection worth $3,000. Holy. That's insane. That is an insane amount of Bakugans. The Yuga collection before I got rid of it was sort of over 2,000. Oh, that's unlucky, frankly. Yeah, I don't think I have anything valuable. I mean, I'd have to look it up, but I highly doubt I have anything very valuable. I wasn't very into anything that would have had that much value. The only technical thing is that like my total amount of Pokemon games I own is probably over $1,000. Okay, I said probably, but it's definitely that because I have like the games and cases for like 4 of them, which is like 200 a piece. I was level 16 with no gear equipped. Yup. That's what I do. I'm going the wrong way. There was a teleporter. Almost everything back in the day tried to make a card game. Yup. I never really got into Magic. I wasn't that into card games, honestly. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I watched the show, and I thought it was fun, but like, otherwise, I wasn't really into card games that much. I think there was this Dragon Ball card game. I have a deck for it, but I played it like a few times with a friend, but it like, I don't know. Wasn't that into, I don't even remember what it's called. I only really got into collecting cards. Yeah, I get that. They reported Magic the Gathering and my English teacher happened to play. I got extra credit for it. That's pretty cool. I don't think anything like that ever happened to me. The closest thing, I didn't get extra credit for it, but me and my history teacher back in like senior year of high school, he used to play like some video games, and we used to talk about them after school. Like I remember one time we just had like a discussion about Assassin's Creed Odyssey for like 2 or 3 hours. A very fun guy. Hello, Joshua. Any updates to Wiz haven't been on in like a year. They added a name/gender change option in the latest update. If you haven't played in a year, they added Novus back in like December. But that's pretty much it, I think. They added a new raid. AC Odyssey is such a good AC in my opinion. It's alright. So I recently just got all the achievements for it, and I gotta say, I do like it, but it gets a bit tiring, and the DLCs also kind of suck. The base game is pretty good, though. You got extra credit for your collecting hobbies? I just got bullied, even by my teachers. I relate to that. My teachers used to hate, like, so anything that had value, they would ban. So, like, I remember back in the day, like, silly bands got banned because kids were, like, trading them. Yu-Gi-Oh was banned because they didn't like them playing them. Really? Atlantis is badass? Okay, I will say the second DLC was fine. I just think the entire Legacy of the First Blade one was just really boring. I really liked the Underworld portion, like the Hades portion. That was fun. But why? Is it because to stop stealing? No, they just didn't like, they didn't like the idea of kids trading, like, valuable things. I don't know, it was weird. Do you like Novus? I really like Novus. I think Novus is pretty good. It's like a top 10 world. The music for the Hidden Blade's good, though. I mean, I don't really remember it. To be honest, I don't really remember it. I don't know. I always, when I played it, I just, like, by the end of the game, I wasn't wanting to play the game anymore. But I had to for the achievements. Beyblade was banned because we just did that all of PE. That makes sense. Yeah, I really enjoyed Novus. I got Beyblades banned from my school because I hit someone on accident with mine at recess. That makes sense. I'm trying to think. So, I know that Yu-Gi-Oh was banned. Silly bands were a thing that was banned. I think... What else was banned? There was like a while where things were just being banned. Are you a platinum collector? I don't have a PlayStation, so technically no, but I do like 100% of games. I do it on Steam usually. I haven't done a ton though. Here, I'll bring up a list of games I've 100%ed. Heelys were banned for us? Yeah, I think Heelys were banned as well. Okay, I've only perfected like... Okay, I've only perfected 6 games, and it's Skyrim Special Edition, regular Skyrim, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, AC Odyssey, and Jedi Fallen Order. But I've come really close to 100%ing the Spider-Man 2018 game. Is 2018? I don't know. Marvel Spider-Man. Honestly, it's weird how people still want to ban phones in classrooms again. Yeah, people are weird and don't get it. I mean, okay, I will say to an extent, like, certain, like, phones can definitely be distracting. I remember back in physics, she used to have us, like, put it in, like, a rack. An easy 100% is AC Origins, platinumed at 4 times. Jeez. I stopped playing Assassin's Creed after Syndicate. That was the first game to ever physically put me to sleep. I played a bit of Syndicate, And I know that this is an unpopular opinion based on what I've seen on the internet, but I actually kind of liked the vibe of it. I think it's because it was steampunk vibed. I liked that. Do you go to college? No. Yeah, I played AC2. I played AC2, AC4, and then Odyssey. And then I've tried Valhalla and Origins, and I haven't really liked it that much. Only good game is Black Flag. I think Black Flag is like a rallying point. Everyone can like Black Flag. You're gonna get AC Mirage? I'm not sure yet. One thing I do know is there's like... It's been announced that the next Assassin's Creed game is like an Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but in like Japan, feudal Japan, and that sounds amazing. So I'll definitely like that when it came out. But it's also a Ubisoft game. Yeah, Ubisoft isn't exactly the best kind of game thing. Hey, Riley. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm also not partial to buying new games because they're like 70 a piece, and 70 is very expensive. Black Flag is a good game, but I wouldn't call it a good Assassin's Creed game. Yeah. I get that. Japan's aesthetic in video games is just great. I agree. Happy birthday. I appreciate that. Do you ever play Ghost of Tsushima? I've never played that, no. I've heard of it, though. I don't know much about it. You're missing out? Maybe I'll try it. I don't really know what kind of game it is, though. Oh, it's PlayStation exclusive? Well, I don't have a PlayStation, so... Yeah, that would do it. A balance at level 100? Pog. Japan's aesthetic in general is great? I agree. Trying to think if I've ever played, like, what games I've played that have had a Japanese aesthetic, but I can't think of any. But they're always really good, like, to look at. Ironic, one of the best games to come out in recent years is Dead Space remake by EA. EA is a company, yeah. I can't say I've played it, but... Wait, Japan aesthetics in Imperial Japan or Modern Japan? I personally like the samurai, like, kind of feudal Japan style, but... Hot take, Mushu's bad. Only reason people like it's for the weeb stitch gear. I mean, most people don't even like Mushu. Mushu isn't a very well-liked Wizard 101 world. EA is constantly voted worst company in the country. Yeah. They do that. As someone who played Star Wars Battlefront 2 and was into that game for a while, yeah. It's crazy to me. In my opinion, Mushu's so good. I really like Mushu. Most people don't like it, but I really like it.
You think I will give up all the fame and glory without a fight? Wow! You don't even have the showmanship to be a star like me. Really? You are no warrior.
Mushu does exist. Okay, but Mushu and Pirate 101 is pretty sick. Top tier pirate world. Think it's good depending on your school? As far as my second favorite world, okay, I don't get that one. I don't hate Zafaria, but I don't think it's like amazing. I think the problem with Zafaria is that Drum Jungle is just like way too long. Everything in Pirate 101 was pretty sick though. That's true. I've been meaning to go back and play Cool Ranch because I really want to. Like probably my all-time favorite game of all time. Sorry. Okay, wait. Can we pause for a second and forget that I just said that sentence? Sorry, I had a stroke. Please stop. I'm talking to myself here. I had a stroke. My favorite game of all time is Fallout New Vegas. And I like the Western aesthetic that it has, like the Wild West aesthetic. I zoned out and I'm confused now. What happened? I just basically had a stroke while I was talking. Don't mind me. About to do Darkmoor on my balance. 07s. Good luck. Safari's music is the best out of any world. I don't agree, but does have really good music. The problem with ranking Wizard 101's musics is that they're all really good. The only one I don't really like is, like, Azteca. And the only reason I don't like Azteca's music is just because of how repetitive it is. And how much it's played. Twin Giants is amazing. That's true. Avalon's top tier because of King Art changed my mind. I love Avalon. Avalon's one of my favorite worlds. I've been meaning to play it again. I think I have a Balance Wizard in Avalon. I think the problem with Avalon, though, is that when I finish it, I know I have to do Azteca next. So I'm like, man. I just had a thought. You think Pirate 101 is good is because KI hasn't riddled it with a bunch of microtransactions like they do Wiz? See, to an extent, yes. But I'd say the reason why Pirate 101 is so good is because KI kind of made it right in their prime of making good worlds, and it hasn't really been touched since. Like, Pirate 101 was made in like that 2011 to 2013 range, which was when they were making like Avalon to like Polar. Okay, so they made Aztec and Chrysalis, and that, you get the point. It's like right at the tail end of KI making really good worlds all the time. And they also kind of went hard on it. Like they made it more PG-13 than they did E for Everyone, and I think that really made it fun. I'm in Novus right now, about to beat the game for the first time, and I feel like I fuck with Mirage and Polaris a lot out of the newer Arc worlds. Mirage and Polaris are some of my favorite worlds. Like, is the lack of attention to Pirate 1 the reason why it's so good? I think to an extent, yeah. Cough. I respect that, yeah. Zafari and Avalon into Azteca is the most disgusting thing you have to go through. I disagree. If you said Azteca into Chrysalis, like, I feel like Azteca into Chrysalis beats out any other world into world combination you can come up with. Because Azteca and Chrysalis alone, if you combine their two quest totals, it's more than, like, the rest of Arc 2 and Arc 1 put together. And that's just wild. They really need to upgrade the sword in Avalon. You're supposed to use it to defeat Morganth, but it's useless. Yeah. I've made videos on that in the past. I hate it. In Chrysalis, though, you feel like it's beginning to feel like it's worth it, at least for me on my first playthrough. Maybe to an extent, yeah. I don't know. I don't hate Chrysalis, but it is 277 quests long, which is longer than any other world by far. And my brain doesn't like that. Favorite world's still Dragonspire. I respect that as a favorite world. I don't agree with it, but I respect it. Safari is so underrated. I do agree that it's underrated, but I don't think it's like the best world of all time. Ain't no way man said Dragonspire is the best. See, I honestly think if they went back and redid the graphics of Dragonspire, it would be one of my favorite worlds. Because I enjoy the quest line and I enjoy the difficulty of it. Like, I think its difficulty levels are like really good, but the graphics are just so bad. Just looks ugly. Makes my eyes bleed. Arc 4 worlds are very strange feeling. Novus is alright so far. Yeah, Arc 4 does have a bit of a weird vibe to it. I would say, I mean, Caramel is one of my favorite worlds, and Novus was really good, so I mean, I think the game just feels so long, and a majority of that's from Arc 2. Yeah, Arc 2 is the longest quest-wise, because after Arc 2, they started making the world shorter. I think if players are complaining a world's too long is a problem, because most of the time players in most games complain about too little content. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, though, is you want it to be fresh content. You don't want it to be stale. And, like, things like Azteca and Chrysalis just feel stale. I think the perfect length of a world is, like, 100 quests. Like, what they've been doing. Like, 100 quests and, like, around 10 hours long. Personally. Hello, do you have food? I can't say I do. What's your favorite world from each arc? It would probably be Marleybone for Arc 1, Avalon for Arc 2, Arc 3 would be Polaris, and then Arc 4 would be Caramel. I feel like they need to make the story more engaging somehow. Yeah, that, like, I think that's why, like, some of my favorite worlds in this game are the ones where it's like, they're not necessarily long, but the stories are very engaging. Am I being followed? Caramel, I'd say Novus, to be honest. I am a very much like a... I am a big fan of Caramel. Much more than other people. Game needs more secrets to make world more worth exploring. I agree to an extent, yeah. I was watching your Storm playthrough. Would you ever come back to it or no? I know you get extremely bored of it. Yeah, I would say the Let's Play series are probably not going to be a thing that comes back, because I don't even know if my Storm is still in the same place as I left off the Let's Play series then. He might be further along in Avalon. But yeah, no, it's just not fun, because it's like, it's basically like like, it's like me doing a podcast, but we didn't fight all three, did we? No, I don't think so. It's like doing a podcast, but by myself for 30 minutes every time, and I just don't like that. Especially considering my life is now even more boring than it was back then. Like, back then I at least could talk about high school and, like, everything that I was doing in life. Now it's just like, what do I talk about? The only area I hate in Grizzleheim is called Nibelheim, I think. It takes forever. Yeah, Nibelheim isn't the best. It's also underground and looks kind of dark. Not very fun to look at. I agree. I just think, it's really funny, because I think my favorite part about Caramel is everyone's least favorite part. Like, my favorite part about Caramel is, like, the over-the-top childish aesthetic. I love that so much. Yeah, adulthood's slightly more boring, so less vacation and free time. I have just as much free time, it's just a matter of, a matter of it's not interesting. Like, I don't have any interesting stuff to talk about. I think you gotta start getting super high on stream and playing Wiz. I don't think that's such a good idea. But I'll keep that in mind. Germany also liked it so much that they copied Caramel. True. I think your Balance Let's Play was awesome. If finished it, I would definitely watch it. See, I think my Balance Let's Play is something that it's a piece of its time. I started my Balance Let's Play at the weirdest time in YouTube, where Let's Plays weren't really a thing, especially for Wizard 101. But it was just before they like kind of completely went out of style.
Pay for your trespasses, young wizard.
I don't know. It's fun to go back and look at because I think it was a piece of its time. It's over 100 episodes long, but if you have a wife, kid, or a girlfriend, you could probably... Yeah, no. Do you have any special plans coming up? Not really. Drunk Let's Play every fizzle you take a shot? That sounds awful. From what I've seen so far, I'm not I'm not going to do any drinking streams because it seems like I get to be very tired, and that's not very entertaining. If I was just sitting here sleeping the whole time. Fizzle's a bong hit. Make a Storm Wizard and just go to town. If your kid ever wanted to play with Wizard 101, would you let them? Well, I don't plan on having kids for half of that, but if I did for some reason, sure, why not? Wizard 101's fun enough. Man, I am a low level compared to what I usually am. Because I haven't done, like, any side quests or anything. I'm usually, like, level 20 right now. 22. Hurry, fizzle, eat an edible. Oh god. Balance is actually very easy after the Power Nova change. That's true. I think the hardest part about balance is getting a balance enemy anytime before, like, later in the game. Because, like, using, like, having to use, like, Chimera or Hydra or Spectral Blast is just not... You know, when you're trying to be efficient and using AoEs and everything, it kind of puts a hamper on things. I found the idea of questing / having quest trees makes it a bit more boring. Remember when I was younger, not knowing every quest / side quest unlocked? Yeah, that's true. It's like as time goes on. Am I the only one who thinks they should change Raw to 7 pips and Power Nova to 8 pips? I've said that before, yeah, because Raw looks way cooler. They kind of nerfed my boy Raw into the ground. I have no idea what the Scrappy Griffin is. Oh, it gives... Interesting. Oh. Faint Balance Blade and a Hydra spell to hit all. That's kind of crazy, actually. What's it from? The Sinbad Horde Pack. Interesting. I feel like Balance needs some type of buff to separate it from other schools. Maybe, yeah. I think the biggest problem with, or what could make Balance better would be if they had a plus 35 blade. I get why they don't, but
Well, young wizard.
I think it'd be cool.
Work now. Open the door and I'll meet you up ahead at the lake.
The fact that any school with Archmastery can use Ship of Fools is insane. Yeah, that's true. Better debuffs. Or heal all, yeah. What's the worst chicken nuggets you've ever had? I had some ghost pepper chicken from Popeyes. It wasn't really chicken nuggets, but more like chicken tenders. And they weren't like even that spicy, and then they just gave me a stomach ache. BK chicken nuggets are the worst. You take that back. I am a staunch defender of Burger King chicken nuggets because Burger King chicken nuggets are the only thing at Burger King that is acceptable to eat. Also, they're really cheap.
The door is frozen shut by magic.
That's the updated tier list for PvE coming out for all schools. I ranked the schools in the video like 3 months ago. It's $1 for 10 as well. Yeah, like $3 for 20 chicken nuggets or something like that is insane. I don't know. But I also don't really... I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of chicken... Like, I feel like McDonald's chicken nuggets are pretty mediocre. Like, they're not as good as they used to be. I don't remember Wendy's. I think... Okay, Wendy's chicken nuggets are also pretty mid. A lot of... You know, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of places are just pretty mid when it comes to chicken nuggets, now that I think about it. Popeyes is better than Burger King? Meh. Popeyes isn't that good. Their chicken sandwiches are good. Spending $15 on a single meal is insane. True. The only time that, like, it's worth it is if you, like, are going out to somewhere that's, like, you know, nice, like, fancier. I try to keep it as low as possible. Like, my McDonald's order is only, like, $5. Oh, okay, you know what? I just realized why my idea, or why my chicken nugget things, they might be mid. I don't like dipping sauce on my chicken nuggets. I feel like most places dipping sauces I just don't like. Spicy nuggets from Wendy's are pretty nice, regular ones are just meh. That's true. See, another thing is that I like really spicy food, and a lot of places don't have really spicy food. Like, I've had Burger King's, like, ghost pepper nuggets, and they're, like, not that spicy. This Krokotopia track kinda slaps. A banger. Are you the gatekeeper? I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy. And by me, I mean Jack is. McJagger chicken nuggets are amazing. I don't know what McJagger chicken nuggets are. Unless you mean McDonald's. And it's not correct. Croc. Snake tree. Happy birthday, thank you. I've had a McCrispy from McDonald's and they're pretty decent. I'm aiming on McDonald's? Ah, I see. I see. Croc. Snake. Tree. Does it matter what order you put them in, or can you put them in any order?
Don't provoke me, wizard. I was just thinking about letting
Are you 27 or 30?
this, of course.
I don't know if this is serious or not. If it is, my feelings are hurt. Did you know that McDonald's had a lobster sandwich special at one point? Yeah, they used to have like lobster things, and they took them off their menu. What'd you do for your birthday? What did I do? I went to flea market. That was fun. And then I went to... Where did I go? Went to an Italian restaurant. Honestly, I thought you were 27. I look 27? Guys, please. What do I need to do? What do I do to change this? Should I, like... Okay, I do have my age in the title, that's true. What do I do to change? Do I really look old? Guys, I'm gonna start crying.
You're in luck.
It's the vibe you exude. Okay, so I give off old guy vibes. Oh, I say 27 like that's old, but... My birthday is in 3 years. Impressive. Alright guys, we're getting close to finishing Croc. This is Pog. I think this is the first time we've ever done 2 worlds in one stream. That's a 21-year-old, you feel older than me? Huh. I guess. To the sarcophagus. No, it looks about 18, 19. Okay, see, yeah, I don't know if I look 18, 19, but I don't think I look 27. What's the worst day to be born on? I don't know. April Fools? That would probably suck. Or like Christmas? Happy birthday, you're gonna have a drink anytime today? I have already, so technically, my birthday was yesterday. I lied a little bit. So I have already had a drink, and I didn't like it. Alcohol's not my thing. After I shave, people say I look about 17. Well, I shaved recently, but... I don't know, facial hair definitely does make a difference. Like, I definitely look like 2 years older if I haven't shaved. Do you lie about your age? I've never once lied about my age.
Great job. Now,
Add some color to your wardrobe. Black makes you look older. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think I've ever lied about my age. I haven't had a reason to.
You must be mad to challenge someone as great as me.
Okay. Actually, wait, no. Now that okay, I've lied, like when making stuff on the internet. Like I think my age in a lot of websites is like listed as 19. Like I was born in 1995, because when I started creating things, 18 was 1995. What's 1995 plus 18? Yeah, so back in like 2013 when I was making things. What's your opinion on the new update? Like, what do you mean? Name change and gender change is cool. 21 is not daddy age. Please stop. Yeah, lying on websites is probably a good idea unless it's related to important things. Yeah, I mean, for like a lot of like video games and stuff where they're like, you need to be 18. Alright, Caranan Palace. You know, I will say, I feel like the Well of Spirits is way too short. It's 4 quests long. I feel like that's too short. If I ever did change my characters' names, I just blank out all my characters' last names. Yeah, I feel that. I think a lot of my, like, I wish that, because I have the base, a lot of my characters have the basic, like, school and then blade name. I would probably change that. Jack Storm's giving Craig vibes? Not yet. Craig was significantly weirder than that.
You will test your might against me, and you will fail. Why even try, weakling?
Any favorite birthday gifts? I didn't get any birthday gifts. Did I? Not really. Why can't you join? It's weird. Oh no. Okay, there we go. My grandmother got me this like chain necklace that's pretty cool. That's here. I'm wearing it under my shirt. That was fun. That's about it though. Just have an option to hide your character's last name. Yeah, I think in a lot of MMOs they have that option, right? Like hide last name slash hide title slash that kind of thing. Apparently there's new names to pick from. I want to come see that. Yeah, there's quite a few new names. I've always wondered where in your house are you streaming this from? Are you in your basement or your attic? This is the basement. So like, my house has a fully furnished basement, and my room is in that basement. And then there's like a back room where the washing machines are, and I just kind of put my computer in there because obviously when I'm live streaming and stuff, like, it's quieter. Did they add the new names and character creation? Yeah. A smart place to put a computer. Yeah, it's quieter, but at the same time, it's also like, you know, there's basement sounds going off at all times. I'm back. Welcome back. Jack, I can't see what you're saying. because I don't have open chat enabled. Yeah, the wall behind you doesn't look complete. Yeah, so like the other side of the wall does look complete, but this is obviously like a back room. I used to have a sheet like hanging there, but when I stopped uploading every day, I was just like whatever. Basement sounds? What basement sounds? Like the water heater going off, or like the pipes making sounds, that kind of stuff. So like, the main reason why I do it is because my my room doesn't have a door on it. Like if my room had a door, I would probably no clip to the back rooms for real. If my room had a door, I would probably put it out there, and then you guys would be able to, you know, have a nicer looking thing. What's wrong with your open chat? It's not enabled. I can't see what you're saying. Okay, not the Hannibal Lecter basement kind of sounds? No. Why? I don't know what you mean why. It's just like anything that shows up yellow for you, I'm not able to see because I don't have open chat on. Hi, happy birthday. Thank you. How much longer are you streaming for? Probably not much longer. I planned on going until the end of Croc, so like probably another 10 minutes. I've also been streaming for 3 hours, and that's my longest stream was 4 hours, and that was way too long. So no, what's the least boring dungeon in Wizard 101, and why Big Ben specifically? Great question. You're old enough? Oh, wait, I can... Here, get it off the sigil for a second. Let me see. Do I have open chat enabled now? No, okay. I need to relog. The answer is I need to relog. The name change level 50 minimum? Why? That's strange. No, I think you need to reload the... Yeah, I think I need to relaunch the game. Louis asks you questions and answers... No, see, what Louis does is he asks questions and then he answers with the complete worst answer. He's now done it 3 times. That's way too high, honestly. Agree. Why school pips level 50? You can get them at level 15 if you get the Archmaster jewels. You just buy it from the shop. From the shop in the shopping district. It's 50 before you start getting it naturally, but you can obviously get the jewels sooner. Man says his birthday and can't use open chat. I just didn't enable it in the settings. Listen. It's enabled on my main account. I just forgot. My backpack is full. This sucks. I'm just gonna sell everything. Is there anything I don't want to sell? I have a Santa robe. There you go. Sold everything. So I can use my Ship of Fools on a level 17 death again? Yes. Storm is lame, I agree. But this is great for me. I'm able to just tab out and like let you just do every fight. I appreciate this, Jack Stormblade. TKI moment. Storm is certainly a school. Listen, I'll have open chat as soon as I relog.
Think you're clever enough? Then step onto the teleporter at my left and try the test of aptitude.
I don't even need to read the books. That's how good I am. Noah, Opti! Opti, you're not modded. Here, let me add you as a moderator. A standard moderator. Do we want the suns on or the moons on? Okay, wait, no, I do need to read the book.
At night, the moon shines bright, and the sun seems to dark.
Okay, it is the moons. Okay. The sun shines down on the tree. The tree shades the snake. The snake hisses at the beetle, and the beetle runs away. Happy birthday, thank you. I hope you've been doing well, Opti. Having a good time. Thank you. Ah, got jump scared. Man, I wish more online games just allowed people to keep backups of the game, so when they shut down, yeah, I agree. There's some games I wish I could play. Like, there used to be this old Star Wars The Clone Wars MMO game, I mean, that I used to love way back then. Monkey Quest, I used to slap. What's the next time of your stream? I don't know. Yeah, this was kind of just an impromptu stream, because, you know, I felt like it, but probably not until 2024. True. Knights of the Old Republic? So, no, it's not Knights of the Old Republic. It was like this Clone Wars game back in like 2008, 2009, I don't know. But it was fun. Alright, well, on that note, we've finished Krokotopia. That's 2 worlds done in 1 stream. I do want to make this video in the next, like, few weeks, so I'll probably come back with another stream at some point in the near future, and stream some more. I wonder if I could do Marleybone and Mushu in the same stream. That might be pushing it, but I will try. But on that note, I'm probably gonna call it a day. In the near future, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a 3-hour stream. It was a pretty decently long stream. Keep motivated to make content. I will try. I appreciate all the help from everyone that helped me. Otherwise, I'm signing off. If you don't have anything else to do, go click on my latest video, because it's like almost at 9,000 views. It'd be pretty pog if it had 9,000. But otherwise, thank you all for coming out. Thank you for joining me for the day after my birthday. And I appreciate all the birthday wishes and everything. But I'll see you. Bye-bye.